Hi, hello, it's me, Tyra B, and welcome back to my channel. Once again, I am still home, so I have fans turned on because it is hot in Georgia. Today's video is going to be my personal 10 tips for incoming students, mostly freshmen. It's my 10 tips for freshman college students. I know that Georgia State goes back to school like the latest of all colleges that I've heard so far. So if you're already in college, congratulations. If you're a Georgia State student or somewhere else where you haven't quite moved in yet, watch. This is my personal advice, just because I am going to my 4th year of college. You know, I'm not gonna say I know what I'm talking about, but, and I have notes. Okay, so tip number 1 is to check your student email more than one time a day. A lot of college tip videos say to check your email in the morning, but you need to be checking that like every couple hours. I like to think of it as when you wake up, after every meal, and right before you go to bed, because things change. Professors cancel class. The last thing you want to do is to roll up on class and nobody's there because class got canceled and you just didn't know who's going to read your email. Read your email, I'd say 5 times a day, maybe 3-4 hours in between. You're probably going to be on your phone anyway, so just check your student email. Tip number 2 is to befriend somebody who owns a car. And that goes for especially people in freshmen who are not bringing a car with them to college. And even if you are, it's just nice. If you don't have a car, your own personal car, befriending someone with a car just makes life a lot easier. Like Ubers and Lyfts are really expensive, like that stuff adds up. And when you do have to go grocery shopping, snack shopping, just regular shopping, that adds up to a lot of money. So make friends with someone who has a car, give them like $10 of gas money. You know, it depends. It really depends on the person in the car, but like just offer a little bit of gas money. Whatever you were going to spend on a Lyft, give that to the friend for gas. So you only pay once and not twice, because a Lyft you pay when you go somewhere and come back. So just pay the friend for the gas money, and then if you have a car, take turns going places with the other friend who has a car. So it's not always your car getting mileage, your car using gas. That makes sense? That makes sense. Tip number 3 is to, of course, talk to your academic advisor first, but take an elective class just for fun. My sophomore year of college, I took a video production class, intro to video production, and I took that to help me familiarize myself with video editing for YouTube. But that was an elective that had nothing to do with my major. Now that I've changed my major and added a minor, it still has nothing to do with either of those, but it was something I was really interested in that I just wanted to take. So like, do it, but consult a professional, but do it. It'll be fun. Number 4 is to, of course, go to your professor's office hours. After the first day of class, stop by their office hours just to introduce yourself, and then to pop up anytime you have any questions. Using your professor's office hours doesn't even have to be strictly for their class. I had a professor for African diaspora, and I was going to my study abroad, spring break study abroad to Barbados. And during our midterm, I noticed she was decked out in Bajan regalia, and I was like, "Are you Bajan?" And she was like, "Yes." So I scheduled office hours not to talk about African diaspora, but to get tips on Barbados before I went to my study abroad. I'm sure that was really like a relief for her to talk about something that's about her instead of just her work and what she's teaching. So get personal with your professors. That'll definitely help in the long run. But yeah, office hours. Tip number 5, call home, call your family. If you have that type of relationship, if you have that relationship with your family, call home at least once a week. Like, you can, if you have that relationship with your family, you can text throughout the week, like have a good morning, update them on what's going on, but call once a week. Tip number 6, I think it's 6, who knows? Be cautious of your surroundings. I do go to college in downtown Atlanta, but no matter where you're going to college, if you have an open campus, a closed campus, safety is definitely should be your like number one concern. Like, it can be easy to forget that the world can be scary, so be safe. Make sure you have your parents down, or even your roommate down as an emergency contact, so if something were to pop off, somebody would know. I recommend checking your professor's attendance policy, because some professors, you have to be in attendance for a portion of your grade. I've had a professor where attendance counted as like 0.5% of extra credit. And to go right behind that, tip number 8 is to check your professor's food policy. I've had professors who do not care, professors who really care. One of my professors cared for lectures. You couldn't have food during lectures, but you could have food on days where we were watching a movie or a video or something. I've had professors say you can only drink water in here, you can't have any crunchy snacks, no pretzels, carrots. So yeah, just check the food policy. If there's no food policy listed in the syllabus, email your professor, or better yet, go to their office hours and ask. My next tip is to befriend your orientation leader. So usually you can go to your college's website and go to the orientation page, like the same page you used to sign up for orientation. You can go back and see who is listed as an orientation leader. If you don't remember your orientation leader's name, you like maybe see their picture, username, like, and if you were cool with them during your orientation, like you got their social media, their phone number or something, contact your orientation leader, because they are an upperclassman who knows what they're doing. And it is kind of like part of our job to be an extended resource. So contact your orientation leader, like be friends, like eat with them once or twice a week in the dining hall. They'll check up on you. Ask them to be your mentor. Like, why not? Like, you may find out cool things about them that they couldn't show you because they were on the clock, you know? And then the bonus tip is to have fun. This is college, your freshman year of college. Have fun. Don't go crazy. Like, don't forget why you're in college. But freshman year will go by so fast. And everybody I've ever talked to says that their freshman year was a movie. Like, my freshman year was a movie. And I have so many vivid memories about my freshman year that I probably will never forget. So make sure you have fun. Make sure you're safe, but have fun. Experience tons of things. Like, you have your whole life to be an adult, and this is like your first time like going off to be an adult by yourself. Have fun. Enjoy it. Enjoy all the new privileges, responsibilities, freedoms, all that jazz. So that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope everybody who watches this has an incredible freshman year of college. Leave in the comments down below if you have any questions, if you have any announcements you want to talk about. But yeah, I really hope you have an incredible day, an incredible academic year, and don't forget to make yourself proud today.